Welcome back to my channel. My name is Gina. I make book videos on Sunday, lifestyle videos on Friday, and everything else in between. This is one of those in-between videos because it's a book and lifestyle video combined. I'm gonna tell you guys everything you need to be that girl or person or human or whoever this summer. Starting off with books, whether you're a book girly or not, I really think that the books you read in the summertime define how you feel in that moment. Books are great helpers in like romanticizing your lives. The first few books I'm gonna recommend are actually all part of a series, and it is, of course, the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver. This is a cowboy romance series. If you like a good romance, these are where you go. First of all, Elsie Silver is just a phenomenal author in general. So if you're like not a reader or maybe you haven't read her books yet, I highly recommend her. There's some spice in the series, so like be warned, but I feel like it's not as bad as it can be. So basically this follows a family in Chestnut Springs, and they're all cowboys. They're all ranchers for the most part. You don't technically need to read this series in order if you like decide one trope might be better for you, but I do recommend it, especially like it's summer. We have time to read 5 books, people. And I have 4 other books, and they're not a part of a series, but they're all by the same author, and that's why I wanted to put them together. And those are Emily Henry's books. These are her 4 that I just think are perfect for summer. I know she wrote like a few before these. I have not personally read them yet, so I cannot tell you what I think of them. Emily Henry is such a summer author. Emily Henry is great if you want a book that's still romance heavy and romance focused, but there's like a side plot of like lit fic, something a little deeper going on. That's when I would direct you towards an Emily Henry book. So the 4 that I have here are Book Lovers. This is about a small town, so again you can get like that small town vibe. They're rival publishers, and they accidentally both end up meeting in this small town when they didn't think they were gonna see each other, and the story kind of goes from there. There's a great subplot of like sisterly and familial love in here. Then there's Beach Read. This is like 2 authors who both write different genres, and then they kind of get in like a writing slump, so they agree to switch genres to see like if that helps. And it's like forced proximity. They are both like kind of living in the same area. People Even on Vacation is my personal favorite, although I've heard that's an unpopular opinion. This one is the most rom-com-y out of all of them. The other ones all have like way deeper subplots. This one has a little bit, but it's mainly for the rom-com. This is about 2 friends who were best friends. They go on vacation every year, and then they stop being friends. So it's a past and present timeline of like them meeting up and becoming friends again. And then finally, Happy Place. Happy Place is about this group of friends who go to this beach house every summer in Maine, and 2 of the people who go every summer have been like this really established couple in the friend group, and they end up breaking up, and they don't tell their friends because they don't want to ruin the vibes of the trip. Say you want like the opposite of an Emily Henry, where you want more lit fic, less romance, you're gonna go to Taylor Jenkins Reid. These books are great if you're not a reader already. If you are a reader and you haven't read these yet, what are you doing? Not all of her books are super summery, but the ones I would recommend for summer are One True Love, Daisy Jones and the Six, and Malibu Rising. So these are the 3 that I definitely think are her most summery books, and I know people who aren't huge readers will read these and be like, that was amazing, I love that. So if you're trying to get into reading, or maybe you just want like a summer beach read, Taylor Jenkins Reid is like the most palatable. She writes books that almost everyone likes. So One True Loves, this one is my personal favorite. This is about a woman whose husband goes missing and is presumed dead in a helicopter crash, and this happens like years ago. This is at the beginning, this is not a spoiler. So the book starts off a few years after that. She's engaged now to someone else, and all of a sudden she gets a call, and it's her ex-fiance that she thought was dead from the helicopter crash, and he's like, they found me, I'm alive, I've been rescued finally, we can live our life happily. Little does he know, she's already moved on, and our story kind of goes from there. It is a love triangle, and I don't normally love that, but like I said, this is more about her than it is about the romance. Malibu Rising is about 4 siblings who all have like a really famous dad, and they're all kind of like famous themselves, either because of that or because of their own things that they're doing. Basically, all I could say without spoiling this is that the book takes place in 24 hours, and it recounts a party that they throw that ends in a house fire. And then the last Taylor Jenkins Reid book I have on this list is of course Daisy Jones and the Six. Now there's an Amazon show with this, and I so recommend watching the show, but read this book first. This is really good for my beginning readers. This is really good if you really have been wanting to get into reading, or maybe you just, like I said, you don't want anything too complicated. You don't want to like commit to a series. Daisy Jones and the Six is where you go. This book is told interview style, so you're reading it as if you're reading a magazine interview. It literally says like Simone and then like what she's talking about. And I know that sounds like a little unconventional, but 1, it makes it so easy to read, and 2, it makes it so much more intriguing when you finally get into the story. This is about a band, Daisy Jones and the Six. They're modeled after Fleetwood Mac. Kind of just is about their rise to popularity in the 70s. And finally, the last few books that I have on this list are both gonna be YA. There's no spice in this, so this is great if you don't like stuff like that, or you don't feel comfortable reading it. And it's more of like a coming of age age. There is a romance, particularly in this book. The book does kind of focus around the romance, but it's not about the romance. Love and Gelato is a coming of age of a girl who moves to Italy after her mom's death because her mom is like, I need you to just go to Italy. Just trust me, just go to Italy. And she's like, okay. So she moves to Italy and she's reading her mom's journal and she's kind of like figuring things out about her mom and herself through this journal. This one, it's about a girl who goes to Ireland, and it really, really heavily focuses on familial relationships, particularly the girl's relationship with her brother. Our book portion is out, and now it is time for our fashion portion. I don't have like too many fashion items here that I really think are like essential for summer. I do have like a video planned later in the month that will go more in depth than this. So if you're new here and you haven't yet subscribed and you like fashion content, you like lifestyle content, you like book content, girl, I'm your girl. Like I said, this section will be pretty short. I'm gonna just like go into it like super quickly. I think the first summer fashion essential, but I think honestly to be that girl, something you need is gonna be a fun graphic tee. Particularly the ones that I'm really liking, the ones I'm talking about for summer, are like intentional, like cool girl graphic tees with like the big graphics or maybe like something small embroidered, something that's like almost like you can dress up or down. First one I have here as an example is like one with a huge graphic that I really love. It's this, so summery, so cute. This is from Princess Polly, and it's like this big hibiscus flower, and this is blue. I feel like this shirt in particular is good because it's basic enough where you can like kind of wear it with anything, but at the same time it still is gonna add like that fun pop, and that's what I mean with like the big graphic t-shirts. And then the other type of graphic tee that I'm talking about is one with like a small embroidery. This one is from Cotton On. Again, this is so simple, but you can dress it up or down. It's just like this cute little embroidery here. It's like a cool girl graphic. Like truly, it's a cool girl graphic. Then my personal favorite, I know lots of people don't like this trend. I love it personally, and that is a good boxer short. These are like my blue pair that I have. These are from Cotton On. I feel like the boxer short trend is nice because again, just like the graphic tees, you could dress it up or down, and that's like what summer is about to me. Like just being like cool and casual, but like just adding that little touch of something, and that's how you become like that girl. I also have this green pair that I really like from Princess Polly. These are more of like a like swimsuity material because it's like made for the beach. And then finally, I just have like the pink striped ones. I got these from Hollister. And finally, the last one, this is so basic, I don't even care. They are my favorite shoe at the moment. I wear them all the time. I take care of these shoes like I've never taken care of a shoe before. It's the Adidas Sambas. My Adidas Sambas are my favorite thing in the world. I got these in March and they look brand new. I just think these are like so classic. I just love these, and there's so many styles of Sambas you can get. Like I said, I will have like a more in-depth fashion video coming out later in the month where I kind of talk more about summer fashion and summer fashion trends. So like stick around for that to see more of like what I'm wearing. Now on to products. We have our summer must-have products. These are all pretty much like hygiene products, but they're things that I think are like absolutely essential for summer specifically. The first one that I have here is a good body scrub, and my personal favorite one for the summer is the Tree Hut Cocoa Colada scrub. This scrub here smells divine. Let me just say, it is perfect though. My legs are always so smooth after I use this because if you use a scrub before you shave your legs, it's going to give that like really nice like smooth feel because it gets all the dead skin cells. It really just helps you get like that clean shave, and so that's why I really love using a sugar scrub particularly. Of course, be sparing with this. Don't use this every time you shower because it will end up hurting your skin. This one in particular is super cheap. I love Tree Hut because they're literally like $8 and they have shea in them, so it really helps like with that moisturizing after, since you are kind of like using something intense on your skin. Then after you wash the sugar scrub off, you slather some of this on your legs. This one again, it's like $6 I think. It's EOS. There's also no like parabens in this, which I enjoy, and this one is in Vanilla Bliss. So this one I have is the Good Molecules Pimple Patches. I'm 23 years old. In high school I had pretty clear skin. I turned 23, stress. And these are my favorite pimple patches. I also will say the Mighty Patch ones are like a close second by Hero. These in particular, one, when you put them on your skin, you can't see them. These blend into skin so well. And not only that, this comes with 60 patches for $8. Then this one's kind of an all year round thing, I'm not gonna lie. It's important for a hot girl summer to have good breath, and that is why I have this mouthwash here. This is the TheraBreath. It's an anti-cavity fluoride rinse. I only use this once a day. I use it at night, and I wake up with like fresh breath still. Like it is so, so nice. And it's not only like good for your breath, but it's good for your teeth. Like you do want something that protects enamel and kind of like freshens everything up in there. And no matter what, you should be using this all year round, but in the summer, particularly when we're all outside a lot more, sun protection is so important. So I do have my two favorite sunscreens here. The first one is the Hawaiian Tropic Everyday Active Sunscreen. It's my favorite body one, and my favorite face sunscreen is the Sun Bum one. I use SPF 50 for both because again, I'm pale, but of course, like whatever you feel most comfortable with. I know they have like SPF 15, SPF 30, like there's a lot. 50 is like a good range for me. And like I said, guys, I like to tan. So I also have the Sun Bum Browning Lotion. If you're trying to just get a tan, this is great. Please use sunscreen under this. Please put on sunscreen first, let it dry, and then put this on. It does come out like a darker shade, but it washes off. Like this is not gonna stain your skin necessarily like a self-tan would. It looks really dark in the bottle. I promise when you like blend it onto your skin, it's like barely anything. It's like a sheen. And after you tan, after the sun, you need something, you need moisture. No matter if you're intentionally tanning or not, if you're outside for long periods of time, even with sunscreen, you need to moisturize really well after. My favorite after sun moisturizer is Hawaiian Tropic. Hawaiian Tropic after sun, like girl, this is where it is at. It smells like coconut. So also if you are trying to tan, any burn, this is gonna fade into a tan the next day. I need to make sure my hair is like always moisturized. My favorite two moisturizing products for my hair are the one Jisoo leave-in conditioner. My hairdresser told me to like spray this in after pool, after beach, before I can wash my hair, because it helps like really like bring in the moisture and like keep the moisture in your hair after it's like dried out from either chlorine or salt water. When I do wash my hair, because if I'm going to the beach or the pool, I'm washing my hair no matter what, I go in with the Jisoo honey infused hair mask. I love this. This is really, really good for just like keeping your hair moisturized, and truly my hair feels so soft after using this. It's insane. And I have one like final like product, and it is of course again basic, guys, but truly it's because it's worth it. It's the Sol de Janeiro 62 pistachio and salted caramel. It smells so good. It's insane. If you walk by someone wearing this, you know they're wearing it and you know they're slaying. And I have one more category. It's just miscellaneous. These are just like random things that I think are gonna just like improve your summer and help you romanticize your life. And that's really truly what being that girl's about. Being that girl is about making life fun and making yourself always have a good time and like that happy positive energy more than anything else. First like fun miscellaneous thing is gonna be a disposable camera. My personal favorites are the Fujifilms, and this is from someone who has had a disposable camera consistently for years. This comes with me everywhere. Other random one, this goes for everyone. Please take your vitamins, but mine's a woman's multivitamin. My personal favorite is the one from Ollie. This is the only brand I've tried that hasn't made my stomach hurt, and I have a very sensitive stomach. I have a chronic stomach illness actually. It has A, C, D, E, B's, biotin, and folic acid all like in these. Truly, like it is so worth it. I felt like my health improved. I feel a lot better after taking these consistently for like a month. I just feel like happier and healthier, and in the summer this is like so important because like I said, you're out a lot. The last little thing that I have on here on this whole big list of like it girl summer essentials are gonna be our Bath and Body Works like air fresheners. I used to work at Bath & Body Works and it was such a fun job and I loved it. These are so worth it. They last all month long, and the summer scents in these are my favorites. Fiji White Sand, Vacation Vibe, and Waikiki Beach Coconut. I post lifestyle videos every Friday, book videos every Sunday, everything else in between. If you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, whether you're a book girly or a lifestyle girly, I would love to have you subscribe. I would love to have you join our family. I hope you're ready for summer, and if you like this video, you could go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment down below something you're most excited for the summer, whether it's an experience, a book, just anything. Let me know what your guys' summer plans are. And with that, I will see you guys all on Friday for our lifestyle video of the week. Okay, bye!